I thought Christmas Eve was supposed to feel like magic. But standing in the cold, staring at the glowing lights of the Larkspur Country Club, I felt something else entirely, like I'd walked onto someone else's stage, and everyone was waiting for me to fail. The snow was settling on my coat as I parked my modest sedan near the back. All around me, luxury cars gleamed under the golden garland strung across the club. Bentley. Mercedes. A black Maserati glinting like it had been sculpted from money itself. And there I was, my little 4-year-old Subaru, completely out of place. I smoothed my simple emerald dress and touched the pearls my grandmother had given me. Nothing flashy. Nothing that demanded attention. I'd spent my life learning that blending in made life easier with my family. Or at least, I thought it did. They were waiting at the front entrance. My father, Jonathan, in a suit so sharp it could cut glass. My mother, Felicity, radiant in a crimson cocktail dress that probably cost more than my rent. My older brother, Marcus, and his wife, Vanessa, standing perfectly polished, perfectly unapproachable. Claire, my father said, his voice clipped. Not warm. Not even polite. Just, measured, "Merry Christmas, Dad." There was a pause. Then the words that froze my chest, "Claire, there's been a change of plans." I stopped. What kind of change? "Tonight's dinner is members only," he said, folding his arms like a gatekeeper. I swallowed. Members only? But I'm family. Your family, my mother said, her smile sharp enough to cut through the frosty night. But not a member. You understand standards, dear, don't you? Marcus stepped forward, a fake patience in his eyes. Come on, Claire. Don't make this difficult. You knew this might happen. I wanted to scream. Weeks ago, they'd invited me. Weeks ago, I'd cleared my schedule. And here I was, treated like a mistake. They rattled off their reasons: platinum memberships, exclusive access, maintaining the club's atmosphere. Words like cluttering and quality ambience floated in the air, like invisible knives aimed at me. My little apartment. My nonprofit job. My Subaru. All of it apparently measured, and all of it failing some invisible family standard. I nodded. I haven't achieved those things yet, I admitted softly. Maybe someday, my mother said, as if she were bestowing charity. But tonight. Applebee's is nice this time of year. I turned, crunching the snow beneath my heels, humiliation settling like a heavy coat over my shoulders. And then, rapid footsteps behind me. Miss Harper. Wait. I spun. Richard Kim, the club director, was rushing toward me. Panic etched across his normally calm face. It's fine, I said. Absolutely not, he said, eyes darting to my family. Why are you leaving? I whispered the truth. Members only tonight. Family. That's the policy. His expression shifted, confusion, then disbelief. We don't have a members only rule on Christmas Eve. Not ever. My father tried to assert control, but Richard cut him off, calm and unyielding now. Do you know who she is? She's my daughter, my father said stiffly. But not a member. She's not just a member, Richard said slowly. She owns this club. Silence. My mother's hand flew to her mouth. Marcus stammered. Vanessa blinked, unable to process. I own Larkspur, I said. I've owned it for 6 years. Through my holding company. Every square foot. The golf course. The facilities. All of it. The shock was delicious and precise. My life had been invisible to them, until this moment, until power became undeniable. I work for a nonprofit, I added, calmly. Because I want to. Not because anyone expects me to. And I still drive my Subaru, live in my apartment, and yes, I like my life exactly as it is. Richard stepped forward, firm now. This treatment, tonight, is unacceptable. Claire Harper is the owner of Larkspur Country Club. That reality does not change because some members can't see past their own arrogance. And in that moment, I realized something terrifying and exhilarating. the people who tried to shame me had no idea who I really was. My family shrank before me, their words meaningless, their pretenses crumbling. And me? I walked past them into the warm glow of my own club, snow melting beneath my heels, the lights reflecting in my eyes. Sometimes, they say the greatest gift you can give is forgiveness. But tonight, I realized, the greatest gift you can give yourself is recognition. Recognition that you are enough. Recognition that the world only knows the version of you they choose to see, until you show them the real thing, and I did.